Believe it or not,
$0.
Trump did not charge for people to be there.
That's incredible.
And so I was like, maybe I wonder if we could get press credentials. So there's a part where you sign up for the press. Sent them the email, said, yep, King Star Productions, Reuben is my camera guy, and didn't really think it was going to happen. I also thought it was the next week.
Mm-hmm.
But then Reuben calls me at like 11 p.m. and I'm like, why the hell is Reuben?
What the fuck is
Reuben doing?
Who does he think he is?
But so I was ready to say that, and then instead he's like, well, I guess we're going to Appleton tomorrow. And I'm like,
oh, so it was that last minute. It was the night before.
But that was when I signed up because I thought it was the next week. So I signed up that morning.
Uh-huh.
And then as soon as he says, I guess we're going to Appleton, my brain's like, oh, that means the rally's actually tomorrow. And that also means, did we get into the press credentials? And we did.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Because I didn't check my email before he called
like
me.
a badge and everything? Just like,
yeah,
you had to flash it to people?
Yeah, we got badges. We had to go through security, I guess. Secret Service,
wow.
Whatever. You know, there was dogs and things.
Close-ups? Some Trump
yeah,
close-ups?
we did. Yeah, we were right. I mean, we were right next to him, like CBS or something was he's asking me, like, can you please ask your reporter to move out of my shot? Yeah, because Reuben was actually in the shot of, like, MSNBC or something.
Oh, man.
Really,
that sounds awesome.
Well,
like,
he's coming to the yard, so.
Reuben's coming to
yeah,
talk
we'll hear more from Reuben
cool.
as soon as he gets here. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it should be about 55 minutes after he says he's going to get here.
Right.
So that's, fuck that guy. Oh, that's
Jake.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
We were just talking about a guy
Happy
named Jake.
spring.
Happy spring. To our usual hangout spot that we hang out at all the time.
Oh, this is the spot.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
reason to question it.
We got our garbage can, we got our flowers, and we got our friends.
A lot of memories here.
Yeah,
Few.
Tons.
you weren't here for this, but Jake is playing a role in the Batman and Jesus documentary that we're doing.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
What, you're gonna be what? What's your Batman?
I'm the Bat Priest.
The Bat Priest.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what we settled on, right?
So, right, yeah, Bat Priest, and so it is a documentary, but we have some cinematic scenes to, like, convey the ideas. So there's, like, artistic elements to it. You know?
Okay.
It's not just purely documenting, like, something, nor is it purely explaining something. There's different, like, threads. So anyways, this was a scene we shot at a church downtown Milwaukee, Calvary. It's the big red one.
Calvary Church.
Believe it or not, they were okay with this scene. They were really nice people.
So they knew what they knew what it was about.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They were down with it. They
Oh
didn't
yeah,
care. They
yeah.
weren't-
Because this was a scene where Jake plays a Bat Priest doing a Batman church service, basically. So like.
And so they didn't they weren't worried about you guys like mocking it and making it like
No.
kind of because you're not really, but some people might think that
Right.
you
Yeah.
are,
We're
you
not.
know, like-
I mean, it's more like. I mean, it's satirical. It's.
right.
Yeah, they seem to encourage it. Every time I saw them, they like did a little applaud and things like that.
Really?
No.
Well, they're actually in the scene.
They did.
The owners of the church were in the scene. I talked to the pastor, Presbyterian,
Yeah.
I guess, pastor.
I don't know.
You talked to the guy. You talked to the guy.
I talked to the guy, all right?
Mhm.
I talked to the guy, and I explained everything because I didn't want them to see us doing something on the day of and then be like, whoa, wait a minute, I thought this was totally different.
Oh right. So they knew what they were in for. It wasn't.
Yeah, they knew what
didn't
they were
have to
in
figure it
for
out.
because,
Nice.
you know, we were spending a lot of money on that day, and I didn't want to, like, screw it up by them just feeling like I was dishonest or something.
It's
Yeah.
pretty wild, yeah. All in all, it was a pretty wild experience.
Yeah, it was
Having a-
nice. We had a nice crew that day.
I got to stand on a soapbox.
Really top to bottom, like, really
Soapbox?
good.
Yeah.
Literally, not
Yeah.
just like metaphorically.
I got-
Yeah,
stand
he
on a
did
soapbox.
actually. For his
Whoa.
close up,
Both literally and metaphorically.
better angle if he
Same
was
time. It was
if he was a
amazing.
little bit up, elevated.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Once you're doing stuff for realsies, you got to break out the soapboxes.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Right.
Otherwise, you can't take it seriously.
Right.
what was-
Technically, apple box.
Apple box.
Yeah. Well, who keeps their box or their soaps in a box anyway, right?
I do.
I know. What year is this?
2016.
Okay, thank you.
So. Yeah.
I was confused too. I was glad you
So,
answered.
Jake, you also shot some behind the scenes when we were.
I did.
filming.
I did. And actually, so did Chris, who's filming this right now.
Yeah,
Had to
Chris.
break
Chris.
the fourth wall, but
No, you can.
done. So yeah, Chris actually also filmed.
Fucking smashed through that wall.
Putting
man.
it together, you know, with behind the scenes stuff. especially for a trailer, because I'm not sure how many people. I don't know. I've never seen like a behind the scenes for a trailer, so I don't know what that really looks like.
Well, I mean, it's a behind. It's a behind the scenes of the movie. The trailer is a preview of a movie.
I know it is, but the behind the scenes.
The trailer is not unique from the.
But the behind the scenes that I'm cutting together is just the trailer, right?
No, that scene's going at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, well now it's all. See, I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah. We're not putting the whole scene in the trailer either.
That's right. We're professionals.
That's why we're here. We're all learning here.
Yeah,
that's what this is about.
That's the idea. I don't have time to update you guys.
So now we know.
Well, either way,
I'll tell you while we're filming it. Kill as many birds with one stone as you can.
Yeah, we go to our favorite spot, our favorite garbage can, and you let us know. You let us know, because otherwise we're not gonna know.
Right.
Anything.
Exactly. You just pick out the best moments you can and slap them together in an artistic way. You know, and then you hand it off and say, "That's good enough, right?"
Yeah. And then I panickedly fix it
Right,
in the 11th hour. And
yes. And then we send it off to whoever, you know.
It sounds wonderful. I can't wait.
It's gonna be amazingly.
Well, actually, we're gonna watch it as part of this program.
Oh, really?
You ever watch a trailer for something and think to yourself, man, I really want to see what happened behind the scenes for this trailer? Well, here's your chance.
Ryan.
Gadgets. Look at them all. Oh man. I'm sure that I know how to use these things. Stands. Oh, an Easter basket. Oh.
Where the hell is Dr. Destruction? Nothing, you just showed that I was talking to nobody.
Traveling upstairs is not easy.
What are you?
Bonnet. Coffee. Oh yeah. It's yummy. It's the inside of a garbage. Yeah, we're pretty low on content right now. And this is the baby fountain, where they wash the babies.
He's doing a hand dance. Why is he doing that?
Transforming into a priest. Just like that. That's all it takes. The schooling and stuff doesn't matter. You don't need that. You just need these.
Yeah, just the
lapel. I don't know what they're even called.
collar, I guess. I don't know. There's definitely an official term for it. A priestly collar.
I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a booth. If this is a confessional booth. I would open it up, but I feel like I would be breaking the law. But that's because I'm meek. I'm very meek. Oh, look at those lights!
Terrifying, you guys.
I do have a feel for what it's like to be on a film shoot with a camera and filming the things that's happening on that shoot.
Yeah,
You know,
it had to be done.
It was the perfect kind of behind the scenes. It showed very little actual content, but filled time. Perfect, exactly.
Decent amount of coffee.
If assuming we keep that part, hopefully. Because I like how you were questioning it. Like, why am I watching this?
It's the longest shot
I
of you
see.
drinking, and solid 10 seconds of nothing, and then a garbage can. And that's the kind of stuff that people want to see.
I think so. I think so.
We're going to the capital of the nation, to the Lincoln Memorial. It's called Reason Rally. It's a rally of reasoning. A lot of reasonable people are going to be there, like Johnny Depp.
Super reasonable.
Very reasonable.
Extremely reasonable.
And so we're unveiling our trailer. And what they tell me is 6 p.m. Lincoln Memorial, right before the Wu-Tang Clan comes out. Well,
So the trailer for Batman and Jesus
trailer for
is opening for Wu-Tang.
In essence, yes. That's
That's
what they tell me.
dope. That's
now,
dope.
I don't know if you should say... See, I don't know. What do you define it as? Because we got, from what I understand, Jizza, Method Man, Raekwon,
What was the first name?
Capadonna.
Jizza?
Jizza. The
Okay.
genius.
Okay.
He's the genius.
I'm unfamiliar. I just know that it
And
sounds familiar to
Math-
You do
Mathematics.
know they're nothing to fuck with, though.
Yeah,
You're
no.
familiar with that? Okay.
I know.
Good.
I
Yeah,
think
so
is that the thing you
so
played
that's
for me the other
not
day?
everybody. Does that
Well,
count as
okay. Wu-Tang's weird because it's like I feel like if you've got 3 or more woos,
And
within
so
the
they
tang,
tell me they're trying to get Inspector Deck as well.
Yeah, if you got 3 or more woos in the tang, then it's a Wu-Tang.
Okay.
That's what I always say.
Okay, more
That's
than
like
3 woos in the tang.
More than 3 woos in the tang, and you're good on the Wu-Tang. And that's
Okay.
what it is. So
Because
you're
like
opening the Wu-Tang.
Capadonna, it was a subject of debate whether he was an official member, but according to Wikipedia,
He's an official.
inconclusive.
According to Wikipedia, we don't really know.
It says at the beginning an official, but then like later it contradicts that. I don't know. I try to do my
Different
homework.
people with different ideas. He's going in and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm official.
Yeah,
That part
that's
gets
right.
capped, and then someone
Yeah.
comes in like, this guy's not official.
Yeah, Capadonna's just always on Wikipedia changing it. He's just battling with the guy at home who's trying to convince him he's not a Wu-Tang member.
Right.
Moderators hate him.
But
Moderators hate him.
he might as well be.
How many people are supposed to be there?
Just you.
They're projecting.
Just
they're,
Johnny Depp. Only Johnny Depp.
They're projecting 30,000. I don't know.
30,000 people? Holy shit.
Of course, many more could fit in that space.
Oh my
Good
god.
golly, that's a lot of people.
That is nuts.
But yeah,
That's
that is
nuts.
Well, when you got Johnny
Oh,
Depp
God.
and Wu-Tang Clan,
Yeah,
and plenty more.
Son of a biscuit noodle, that's crazy.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, so that's awesome.
But Johnny Depp is not a member of Wu-Tang Clan, just to be clear. So everyone knows. Johnny Depp is an American
No.
actor.
I
He's-
believe, is he considered a Wu-Tang affiliate though?
Probably.
He's going to be at the same thing? So yes, he is a Wu-Tang
He's affiliated with them in this show.
And so are you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You had Killer Priest in the Holy Shit
Right.
episode. So you're
Yeah.
affiliated with a Wu-Tang member. And now you're literally opening for them.
Yeah.
So they're going to see you.
I'll be
30,000 people are going to see you dressed as Batman.
I look forward
Leading
to the,
Priest Batman.
I look forward to the text messages about it from here, where I'll be staying. Hey, they just saw it. Cool. And then I'll like go back to like crying or whatever it is I normally do.
So you're
Mostly
not
crying.
You're not expecting 30,000 text messages to just flood your phone
From every
immediately?
member of
Yeah, the
You should be expecting it because the trailer ends with your phone number.
it fades in. It's just my phone number. It's like the bad priest. Please call. Oh God. Yeah, that would be horrible. I don't need that.
Does it look like I have a boner? Because I do. But I don't want people to know it.
Why
Well,
not? That's my fetish.
it's one of those things with like having boners while we're all sitting like this facing camera. There's nothing you can do.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
fine.
true.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean,
And-
most pants, if you just run it on the leg, only like 80% of people will know that you have
Yeah.
a boner.
And half the time you're gonna be tenting anyway when you don't have a boner, so it's like
Right, if that's your
Well, this is
fetish.
getting uncomfortable, guys.
Hey,
I want to cut in on this moment because I didn't like that conversation. Somebody take my beer?
Yeah, I
Ruben's
gotcha.
here.
I want to cut in on.
Hold on, let me just. This will be a trick.
I just want to go ahead and interrupt you because I don't like what you're speaking about.
are you?
That's a weird way, man. That is a straight. Why did you have to lay down on it?
Why so close to the plant?
And planking? Why did you need to plank on top of the?
Don't get on my case, guys.
You've never climbed a fence before, have you?
No,
That was your idea.
there was a bit that I wanted to do. I didn't know how I was going to go into
So
it.
right out of the gate, you gotta tell us about the stash. What's going on here?
Oh, the stash.
Why?
Right, so it looks awful.
It's a bad
bad.
thing.
It's not good, it's bad.
It's a bad thing.
It's
you're
bad.
doing.
The hair's bad. Everything's bad that's going on here. None of it's good. The reason for that is because I am working on a short film that may potentially become a, what's the word?
A hit.
Long film?
A finished product.
Waste of time.
Sure. No. What do they
great
call
thing.
long films? What do they call
A
it?
feature film.
A feature.
Feature
That's
film.
the word.
Yeah.
Feature. May become a feature. We'll see how things go. The movie's going to be called Reach For It.
Indeed.
I am very behind schedule with it, but we will get it done before I go to Scotland, right?
When do you leave?
I leave on June 23rd. So we have, depending on what time it is, a few hours before it's 1 month until I leave.
What time of day are you leaving?
In Scotland time.
Okay, no, you're adding
In
a layer
Scots
to it. At a reasonable time,
What route?
Aer Lingus.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's good
Ooh.
news.
Is that real?
That sounds
Yeah, that's
good.
real. Then I'm gonna get a meal.
Aer
get a
Lingus,
free
wow.
blanket.
So
what
you'll
Aer
be
Lingus,
a Mile
yeah.
High Club after that.
You're
I
gonna
get-
get a meal and you'll be a meal.
do you mean
So
Mile
perfect.
High Club? She's not gonna be on the plane with me.
Aer Lingus. Aer Lingus. You understand why we
No,
thought
no,
that was
I
funny?
get yeah, the last part. The last part.
Yeah, because of lingus, and then you think about
Less with the air.
yeah.
I feel like
More
I'm being
with the
classless
lingus.
about my girlfriend. So thanks, guys.
That's not classless.
I suppose.
Wait, what, did
There's
she
first
ruin the
class
airline?
And there's economy.
Does your girlfriend own the airline and we're
No,
insulting?
she does not.
Okay.
She only owns my heart.
Say only first class for you, baby, in this Mile High Club.
She only owns his heart. You hear that?
Time to go start myself on fire.
Yeah.
It's our first show here, the new show, King's Tower Quarterly.
Right. And this is this the spring or the summer episode?
This is spring.
Spring. Okay, so
Springs.
how are we gonna make it more summery? There's birds and there's.
Yeah, it's
It's
pretty
hot
beautiful.
today.
I don't understand what.
Well,
it
he's
is
saying-
spring, so we don't need to make it more summery.
When it's summer.
When
It
it's summer.
is summer.
How are we going to make it more summer? By
Yeah.
waiting until summer.
I guess.
It's not gonna look much different. Well, I
garbage
ain't even
can.
gonna be here in summer though, so you guys are gonna have to find a fill-in for me.
Well, there's Craigslist.
We'll just use clips of this.
Clips of you saying summer.
Yeah, like cutting it in.
From this.
Like,
yeah.
wow, this is
Yeah.
a great summer.
That should work.
How are you?
Ruben's here. What do you think about summer?
How are you
Did
going
you
to
just
make
say
this more?
summer? What do you think of summer?
In the summer episode, you'll be saying Aer Lingus a lot too. We'll only have so many words to choose from.
Here, say cunning real quick.
Cutting?
Cunning.
Cunning.
Cunning?
There we go.
Good.
We got what we needed.
You're
There we
welcome.
go.
Just with one splice, you're
There
gonna
we
say
go.
cunning
You
and
guys
lingus.
are cunnilingus. Anyway, speaking of railroading me, you guys did lie about me at the beginning, so thanks a lot, fellas.
What did we say?
I never come here late.
Yeah, that was a complete lie.
Never come here late. I was
he's-
on time. I brought the precious cargo that is our special guest today. Okay, I keep it.
Most likely they weren't reading the opening titles.
By the way, am I
did
going
that.
to become a member of the Wu-Tang Clan because isn't the the things you need to do, you got to hear the Wu-Tang Clan to become a member, right?
You have to hear them,
Yeah, isn't that the idea that if you listen to the Wu-Tang Clan,
then you already become one.
I thought that's what the idea was. I thought the Wu-Tang Clan was huge.
I don't know.
That is incorrect.
I don't know how likely. I wouldn't look forward to that.
How do you become the
happening.
member of the
I would
Wu-Tang
say for you, I don't know how most people would become part of the Wu-Tang Clan. If it were you, I would say possibly stumble upon some sort of time machine, maybe travel back in time to the inception of the Wu-Tang Clan and be there.
I'm actually not kidding though. I thought that was their bit. I thought that you had to. They said
Listen
something
to
about.
them?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the
listening.
bit
I
is
think-
that they're nothing to fuck with.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
the
they're
big
nothing to fuck
I think what
with.
they're saying. Okay, I think they're just guys. We gotta squash this beef.
Clan in the
We gotta
front.
squash this beef. This is a big issue now. People are getting heated.
I
okay?
watched too
think
much
what they're
VH1 in the.
They're
Cat
trying to
everything
say,
around
guys.
Audis.
What they're trying to say is, I think it's an open invite. If you listen to Wu-Tang and you appreciate Wu-Tang and you feel like Wu-Tang has meant something to you, then you are Wu-Tang.
Did you just say Wu-Chang?
Wu-Tang.
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 Right.
Kang.
I
Wu-Tang.
thought you said Liu Kang.
Tang. I did say Liu Kang the third.
Am
time.
I
I
miss?
snuck it in there. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. I snuck it in there.
I didn't know we were filming. Are we filming right now?
Yeah, we're filming right now.
Oh well, nobody. Okay.
Because we got a guest. He's been waiting in the shed for hours. And that is what I would have said yesterday before it became days. So, anyways, Van Campbell's here. So,
We've been waiting.
Oh,
been
Van.
I don't know if you could hear us in the shed, but
We've been waiting for our guest.
you're allowed to come out, Van.
You can. You can.
Da-ba-ba-da.
Surprisingly comfy in there, isn't it?
It's nice. Nice deal.
So, those that are unfamiliar, Van was in our first episode of Friday Night Weekly together.
Very first episode.
Very first episode, and now here he is in the very first episode of King's Tower Quarterly. Welcome, Van. Van, thanks for being here.
Thanks, guys.
So, how's it been?
I gotta be honest, Van. I didn't think I was gonna get one right there. I did not think I was gonna get that handshake.
You didn't think I was gonna get
I did
a
not think I
handshake?
was gonna get it. Yeah, I
see,
was
offer
very,
handshakes to
very.
everybody, man.
It was.
Handshakes are free.
Yeah,
you know?
they're free. All right.
Yeah, man.
Can I have another?
Handshakes for everyone. See, I'll give you another one. See, look at it. Oh,
Handshakes all day.
That was a three-way.
Yeah, spoiled it.
With the beer
Press that
too.
beer.
Oh man.
It's an interesting.
That's
thing.
okay. That's all right. That's fine.
Did you just throw that away because we touched it, or was it already?
Yeah.
It's
It was completely full. Just because we touched the
It's
tip of it,
empty.
you're gonna throw it on the
Oh,
ground.
God damn, guys. No,
Sort
it's
of.
empty.
Whoa.
Oh, you're like tricking all over the
Apparently,
place.
it's.
That seemed pretty full to me.
Yeah.
All right. So,
right.
Van, how's it going, man?
So,
Hanging.
okay.
Cool.
So for people
Oh,
that
that's a comfy box you got over there.
Right?
box,
Yeah.
That's a, it's not like a Hildy hot box situation, but it is. It It's comfy.
I see you got one of our necklaces we handed out to guests.
Oh, this is what that is. I've had it for about 20 years.
That's an important necklace. I know
I
that.
think I went back in time, and I must have been here when you guys were first handing them out. Or maybe you went back in time.
You often
Yeah, no, we did go back in time.
Yes.
You
Is
often
there a
bring up
story?
those
Is
beads.
there a story
Those
behind it?
beads are more than
Actually,
beads.
Yeah,
20 years?
Yeah, 20 years, man.
Wow.
These are like brown beads.
I mean,
That's
visibly,
not
I
a
can
big
tell.
story.
That's
That's
the
not a
story.
story, man. That's an observation.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I
There's
guess
more
there's
to the beads, right?
well, there was this guy I used to adore named Akuma,
Oh, okay.
Street Fighter. I used to pretend to be him.
Yes.
But then I'd beat the hell out of people in the game.
Oh God.
good.
Oh my
With-
God.
Good. You're a gentle soul. I knew
Yes,
that wasn't
and I had
real. I knew
beads
that wasn't
on.
real.
Like,
Yeah.
if you go play Street Fighter, you see a guy playing Street Fighter
Yeah.
with beads on.
So you're playing Street Fighter in the arcade
Yes.
with the beads on?
Yes, with the
Oh
beads
my
on.
God, that's
and
intimidating.
You're more entitled to think to yourself, that guy's going to beat me.
Yeah.
And it was a
Beat me.
complete fear thing until, like, a guy went and beat me. So then I quit playing Street Fighter.
Well, I remember you were rocking those beads back when we met in college, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were rocking those beads.
You guys went to college together?
I'm still thinking about
We
that
did.
Street Fighter thing.
I didn't know that.
We did.
Were you guys
we did.
roommates? Because that's a show that I would watch.
It's interesting.
As soon as I met you, and I thought your name was Vince,
Yeah, I remember that.
thought his name was Vince.
I let you say that about 6 times before I corrected you.
Yeah, no, you were really lenient on it.
Yeah, like, I just heard it, and I'm like, did he say that? Okay, I'm going to let him do it
And
again.
I immediately I thought you were a very nice man, and
Well-
I was right. My intuition was right.
6
and-
times, man. I usually let you know.
Yeah, no, it was very cool of you to do
6
that.
times. 6 times is the limit.
Later, I learned your name was Van, and you were the only friend I made in college. And then next thing you knew, he was one of the fan favorites on Friday Night Weekly.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
I want to talk
absolutely.
about that because people that don't know, we could like throw up a clip or something real quick.
We're over here with world famous bug lover, bug cuddler, Sam St. Hingus. What would this world be like without bugs? In a world without bugs, there wouldn't be any bugs. What would it be like? Would we be fine?
Well, a world without bugs would cause the ecosystem, to deteriorate. Did you know that a lot of bugs are detrivores? They eat the things that human beings, of course, wouldn't eat. And because of that, they allow the cycle of the ecosystem to continue.
I saw that look in his eyes. You didn't think I did, but I ain't no spring chicken. The way he stared at me, he was looking wrong.
Yeah, that's the bit.
Shtick is that it's terrible. It's
not
not
it-
that
it's
it's
not
actually
actually
terrible.
terrible. He tries
it's
very
a
hard.
bit.
He tries hard to make it shitty.
It's a bit.
He tries real hard to make it real shitty.
At the time, Matt and I had never met you,
No.
and we didn't meet you through the whole tenure. Of
I don't know if
you
I've ever met him.
being-
Yeah.
In fact,
I
I
don't
met.
think I've ever met him.
Yeah. Look
Nice,
at
let me get another one of those handshakes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
First
man.
time.
But we thought it was hilarious. I thought that
Mhm.
the lines that you used were really funny. How you're like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you could just imagine carrying.
and, like it was
You know,
like
that's true. He's brought that line up a lot of times. A lot of times.
Whereas
Did you know that a lot of bugs are detrivores?
Yeah.
Ruben's like,
That was
but
some
anyway.
of the best ad lib I've ever seen. And
Yeah.
also, my dad thinks you're the funniest part of Friday Night Weekly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you
That
kept
show
saying
with
my
40
name.
episodes.
You kept saying my name really pronouncedly. Is that a word?
oh yeah,
Pronouncedly?
Ruben.
Yeah,
Ruben.
let's hear it. Let's hear it for the cam.
Ruben.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
It is good.
Yeah, my dad often asks about you, actually, believe it or not.
What
He
was the
does.
experience like when
Yeah,
you
tell
did
us
that
about
with
it.
Ruben?
Awkward, because I didn't know who the hell that guy was. But it actually sort of worked out.
What do you
because
mean
I
you didn't know who
that
I
guy
was? We've known
not-
each other
no,
for a while.
I knew who you were.
Oh, okay.
But I just didn't know who that character was.
Oh right.
So
yeah.
then after finding out, the character's probably me, pretending to know what I'm doing about bugs or saying about bugs, rest of it sort of became that.
I never used my best material in school assignments.
Oh, you can't.
See, the thing
It's
is,
not going anywhere.
I took it super seriously, and I turned in an entire binder of pages and, outcomes and whatever. And
Wow.
I was very proud of it. It was like 18 pages, I think, of everything I was going to do with the rest of my life. And
How many pages played out so far?
Oh, probably none. None of them. Because it implied that I wasn't going to be a failure.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he looked at it and he gave me a failing grade, and I said, "Why'd you do this? Why'd you give me a failing grade?"
That's kind of evil. He took your entire life and just saw it as a
I'm not
failure.
even done yet. I gave it to him. He gave me a failing grade, and then I went up to him in between classes, and I was like, "Why'd this happen? I took a lot of time to do this assignment. You know, I did everything I thought you wanted me to do. You didn't give us a rubric. I asked you for a rubric, and you didn't give us a rubric." And I said, "Why'd you do this?" And when everybody was there, he said, "You're a train wreck, buddy. You're a train wreck."
I remember that.
You're a train wreck.
That's what that was from.
That's why you failed. You're a train wreck.
Wow, that was it. Okay.
And this was his.
That was legitimate. I remember
This is his
that.
critique to a binder you made of your life goals.
Yeah, and that was the moment that's the moment I died inside.
I thought I have to get Reuben in a Trump rally because that would be hilarious. You're very outspoken politically, and Trump is, ripe for the picking.
Yeah, you told me that you put me down as your camera guy. You
Right.
sent me a message, and I was like,
Actually, I was the camera guy, but I didn't want them to look you up. I was preferring that they look
one
me up.
Google search. One Google search.
Otherwise, they might find rat
I
shit.
thought they were a lot more likely to say no to you than me.
It's clear. Anybody with half a brain could find that I'm not an adequate person to be on the front lines of a press pool at a Donald Trump rally.
But turns out you actually were perfect.
Hello, I'm Wisconsin's own Reuben Glaser, host of the Reuben Report. Donald Trump's going to be in this episode. So thank you for joining me here again on this very special election edition of the Reuben Report. The city was Appleton, and the Donald was Trump. It was a campaign rally, guys. And by the time I arrived, the streets were already bustling with Trump heads. The characteristic excitement the media has been telling us all about was there, and it was contagious. Okay? We've got some Trump supporters here standing in the rain. Can I have a Trump pump? Trump pump!
We're so happy to have Donald in town today.
Oh, he's a good guy, I'll tell you. He's the elephant in the porta potty. That's what I think he is.
Trump has so many, he knows everybody.
Do you think Elvis would have been a Donald Trump fan?
I think he would, because he was like me and everybody, human citizens,
Yeah, he was a human citizen, and that is true. It was safe to say that I had these Trump supporters on my side now. My hair look good? Yeah. Your hair looks good. But to seal the deal, I needed a bond through their favored means, negativity. What was something they all hated?
Jeb was a mess.
Right, Jeb Bush.
Jeb is a mess.
Jeb is a mess, like 4 times.
All right, Jeb is a mess. Jeb is a mess.
Jeb is a mess. Jeb is a waste. That time you should have said waste. Okay, now it was official. These folks were putty in my hands. And then let's do another unison thing. We here we support Donald Trump.
We support Trump.
Again, from the top. Of course, this was all happening outside the venue. I still had yet to get inside. The den of the Donald Trump. Hello, this is Reuben Glaser reporting to you from the Appleton Trump rally. I have been granted the press pass, so we are currently what seems to be front row of the press pool. In fact, we're right next to CNN, so the crowd was very interesting, and there seemed to be some really important people here. We do have a breaking news update. There is a gentleman with gray hair back that way, and he seems to be a politician because he does have gray hair. But of course, nobody could hold a candle to the Donald himself. Before I knew it, an entire hour had passed. It was go time. Except I had to sit through an opener.
The next president of the United States, Mr. Donald J. Trump.
All right, we're here. He's live. He's coming. The big man himself. Oh, he's out there. Oh, that's him. That's him. We've got Ronald Trump. No. Donald. Oh. Oh, I bungled it. Can somebody get him to go back and come out again? I messed it up. Oh, man. The speech was weird, and also unlike anything I have ever seen before. But all in all, we did get some scoops.
It's an honor to be here, and we can't beat ISIS. Mexico is like a small version of China. It's like the new China. Because you're going to have people that never voted before coming across. And no poll, I think I'm doing so well. I like limousines better than bikes. I'm going to die! It's terrible. What's going on is terrible. We have a country that doesn't win anymore. Our healthcare is a disaster. Obamacare is going to be repealed and replaced. It's a disaster. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman. Sighed the broken snake. That snake gave her a vicious bite. Oh, shut up. You knew damn well I was a snake.
I guess he's done? I hope so. I was getting uncomfortable.
Thank you. We'll do a great job.
So there he goes. There's that flash of orange on top of orange zipping by. The speech went over brilliantly. Trump! And the crowd was thrilled. And we here at the Reuben Report even saw some familiar faces, such as our friend Gary?
My name is Gary. That's spelled
G-A. And also the Jeb is a mess guy. Jeb is a mess. G-A-G-A-R-Y is what I heard. I think the first is silent. G-H? G-H-A.
Jeb is a mess.
Jeb is a mess, and Jeb is a waste.
It's you do mess 3 times and you do waste.
Okay, let's do it. Take it from the top again. So,
right.
Jeb is a mess. R-E-Y. Okay, got it. That's a unique spelling. It's good. It's good. I like it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But the mood changed considerably once I went outside. There was a clash between left and right. In a literal sense, of course, because, it was a street, and there's 2 sides to a street, but also, metaphorically, I guess, politically. So I suppose we could call you a protester of the protesters, is that correct?
Exercising my constitutional right, just like them folks.
Okay, well, thank you. While that man exercised his right to remain silent and vacantly wave a flag around, I was going to exercise my right to return to the left side, because, again, it was a road, and we were parked on the left side. But before I did, a sense of genuine guilt fluttered through my bod. Maybe I was actually wrong about Donald Trump. He was a human citizen, after all, and apparently he knew everybody. These Trump heads almost had me convinced. Was he really that bad?
Donald Trump is like the Waiawega train wreck.
Yeah, actually, who am I kidding? I rescind everything I just said. Okay, well, thank you. And thus ended my Trump venture in Appleton. And to wrap this special edition up, I will leave you with an important quote. I thank you very much, and keep America Trump again.
Listen, free speech.
Let's arm America. Let's give everyone a gun. Let's put a bit of heat into every city street. We'll have everybody on the run, 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 run.
So there you have it.
There you have it.
Nobody gave me a hard time, and I'm almost frightened that nobody gave me a hard time.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
There was every reason to give me a hard time.
I mean, we actually had a good experience overall. Nobody was negative. It was not like what a lot of the press was. We may disagree with them, but really, at least in this context, they were fine. Maybe
they were nice.
Maybe it's Wisconsin, a reflection on Wisconsin more than whatever. But like either way, it was. I think the conflict escalates in the media.
We even got a picture with Trump's like press secretary or something, right?
Sure. Yes, the woman that was
Tara something or other. Hey, Tana. Tana. Wasn't that it?
Tana?
Yeah.
Tara or something like that.
I think it was Tana. Yeah.
She was very nice.
No, she was a former. Maybe she is, but she was a former apprentice, the runner-up.
Really?
Yeah, she's
She
probably
was.
on CNN. I could swear a name like
You
that.
probably
Tana
know. Tana
Gertz, I think. something like
Gertz.
Can someone Google it?
She was. Well,
John,
I think
can
it's
you,
Tana Gertz, and she
can
was
you Google
very
it?
nice.
She was very nice. Yeah.
She took a picture with us, and she was very close. You know, she what?
Emotionally?
No, just like
Physically close to
physically,
you?
she was like. I didn't know at the time. She had her arm around my shoulder. You know.
Nice.
So when's the wedding?
Congratulations.
Hey man, you're the one who made it. All right. I don't want this in the episode. I don't want this in the episode. She could sue me. She could sue me.
She could sue you for saying that her arm was around you.
You could sue her. You can look at the pictures. I got the goddamn pictures.
You could
and
sue
she's-
her for putting her arm around
cut
you.
to that pictures real quick.
It's all three of us, and she's real nice.
I want to see that picture.
I don't want this in the episode.
She was nice. Yeah. This is definitely going to be in the episode.
I think
You can include this if it's true. If it's not true, you don't have to include it. But I know his tax plan, from what I've heard in the past, is that his tax plan is if you fall under a certain revenue bracket of money, all you have to do is submit a piece of paper that says I win, and you don't have to pay anything. I'm serious. I'm not making that up. Did you guys
sounds
think I
like
was-
you're making that up.
I swear to you, I'm not.
Can we get a fact check? John in the
You
tree,
can
can we get a fact
source
check?
You can
I need
source
to
it.
print these pieces of paper up right now. I need to make
You can
dozens
source
and
it.
dozens of copies of that.
I don't know. I'm gonna say $40,000. If you earn less than $40,000 per year, when he started out, he proposed his tax plan would be you just have to submit a piece of paper to the IRS that says I win.
I am in favor of that.
And
if
that's the thing. I'm in favor of that too. And I can't believe it.
Holy cow, he's gonna win if he does that.
And I would comment on Hillary Clinton right now, but I'm too scared. So I
may
will never do that.
I might find your head in one of our beds the next day. If
I'm
you
too
insult
terrified.
her.
I'm already scared that I said her
Godfather.
name.
You did.
I did, and I'm frightened. I'm frightened.
Yeah, it's a scary thought. Well, I'll go on record and say I sure hope Trump doesn't stick around, guys, because of the stick.
You know, because that's.
Bye.
Yeah.
Is that it? We're done.
Well,
for me.
I guess.
I mean, I threw
all
the
right.
stick.
I guess Jake's
Hey,
off.
Jake, stick around.
Jake's gone.
He ran after the stick.
And basically,
See you, Jake.
people should know that we're going to be doing this every season. This
Yeah.
is our spring one. We're going to do it in the fall. We're going to do it in the winter. We're going to do it in the summer.
Yeah, it's us hanging out, being ourselves, talking about stuff, talking about the big things that we have planned.
You know,
Hey, huge things. A lot of big
a
stuff.
lot of big stuff. Reason
Lot of big
Rally,
stuff.
that's awesome. Batman and Jesus. We got a lot of stuff coming later this year.
Yeah.
Batman
Absolutely.
and Jesus, that sounds pretty badass.
We got a lot of hot stuff coming out. We got a lot of hot stuff coming out. So I hope you guys are looking
Check
forward to all
that
that
hot
hotness. And
I thought we were cutting there, and then I was gonna.
it's possible.
Did you get what you wanted to get out of this?
Well, now we
I
gotta
kept
cut. Now we gotta cut.
I kept my expectations really low.
when all you wanted was something, you're gonna get it. When all you wanted
I
was
think
a thing.
we got something.